by Steve Morse. Alright, let's learn it. Intro. We're only going to cover the intro because the rest, it's a lot of material. So the whole thing's basically in A blues, sometimes A major. He sneaks in the C to C sharp thing, classic Steve Morse trick. So starts off here. Just G, A riff, and then C bending into C sharp. There's a lot of muted strokes in here. Pay attention to that. It's pretty cool if you can work that in. So in slow motion. So then we jump down into fifth position. Again, C into C sharp. And then the first really kind of cool, fast Morse riff that you probably really want to learn. So that's again in kind of an A blues shape. So I pick all these notes, G, F sharp, E, and then pull off the blues riff. That's A, G, F sharp, F, E flat, D, C. So kind of just a pentatonic blues thing with extra Morse chromatic super treats. Then I think in the background there's a little bit of a D chord in the next section. He jumps into basically a D pentatonic blues thing. Right here in 10th position, I guess we are, with some bends. And then the next riff, I think for me, is probably the toughest. It's an A blues or A pentatonic thing. But it's up here in 12th position, 2 note per string with an occasional weird bend. So it almost looks like you might think it's in an E thing because we're here on the 12th fret, but it's really not. If you know the A blues shape starting on this A here. He's using a bunch of those notes in that shape, so it's... And then the weird thing, B bending up into C. And then bar that. So the whole thing is... Let's see what's next. Actually, let's go from the beginning, kind of slow. And then he position shifts down to the 5th fret, again another C to C sharp. Little bar. So that whole riff right here in 5th position. third position. Another C to C sharp, surprise, surprise. Whoops. Alright. And then C sharp harmonic at the end of that riff. Right here, A string, 4th fret. So whammy bar for fun. Let's see. Next section, again, A pentatonic blues, but now we're going to kind of be in 9th position. At least to start. I like that better with a bend. If you saw a video from him playing it in like the 80s, I think he taps it. Sounds kind of dusty, no vibrato. But the crowd does go crazy if you do a finger tap, so you might want to go with that. And then down here to 5th position. So just down the... So, let's see. It's just... And then, probably my favorite part of this whole riff, this super chromatic lick that starts with a bend from C to A. Just real meaty Morse sounding riff. So that's just C bent up. I don't even know what it is. It's not perfectly a whole step. It's almost a whole step, and it's more than a half step. And then it goes chromatic from G to C. So, and then starting with G, it's every single note. And this is where the really cool stuff starts. Actually, let me play this section at a slower speed here so you can play along. And again, don't forget those muted strokes. That's a big part of it. Okay, so this next section, really in sort of A blues position, 5th fret, but all kinds of weird stuff here. Chromatics, arpeggios, pentatonic blues licks, all in one little spicy section. So, let's see. Kind of a blues riff. And this is where it gets real Morsey. Chromatic, pentatonic, arpeggio, another arpeggio. So that's a D arpeggio. So he goes into that D arpeggio, E, F, and then I go first finger, second finger, 4th finger, so that I'm set up to do that arpeggio. And then a chromatic riff. is a really weird riff. He doesn't play it super fast. The bass is doubling that section, so it's actually not that bad to play. And that's basically the intro to Cruise Missile. Have fun.